Good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to, been doing some work, getting some work done, some research. I just had some questions or want to talk about where to find business for your business, your customers, and talking about some of my experiences that I've done and where I've sold. And I haven't been in business for a while because I moved and I'm just now back to the state I moved from. And I'm trying to find new ways, if anybody would like to share, new ways to find customers. I do have a Etsy. I have an Etsy page for my business. My business is listed on Etsy. And I have sold on there before. I just know that it's probably one of the better places to sell because they take care of your taxes. They take care of everything. All you do is sell. And when you sell or you have to pay for a new time coming around, you got to pay a small fee for that. But you know, they've had their ups and downs and their twists and turns like all of us. So I noticed that they don't, when I went and looked on Etsy to see about some products that might be available or somebody was making them, I noticed on the search that they no longer allow you to put handmade or search for handmade products. I don't know if that's something they got rid of or not, but that it's kind of really, now everybody's on the same level as if you make it yourself or it's in the industry made. If people buy it from a shelf somewhere or a wholesale company and they stick stuff on it and saying this is my craft. Well, that's not really a craft. A craft is I sit here and make it and I do all the processing of it and I list it to sell. I understand there's suppliers out there and it's great because we need suppliers. But ones that craft, they want to stick out to themselves so people would know, hey, we process this ourselves. It wasn't made in another country or here in our country and then we ordered out of a magazine off the internet. You know, people take pride in their craft and they want to be set out differently. You know, everybody does. So that, or craftsmen. So I'm trying to find places to sell besides Etsy's. If anybody have any suggestions, because here in this area that we moved, uptown, there is the only place up there that doesn't charge for you to go and sell from is a farmer's market. But nobody goes there. It's 100% empty all the time. Nobody's sitting there. There's another farmer's market uptown, which is on Main Street, and you have to pay for that one, but I've never seen many people show up to that one. Only when I've drove by and was trying to find out where they was located, and there was not much going on there or very many sellers. I don't know if it's the economy is really casting really hard. I'm not real sure, but the thing that I seen the most when I set up at the farmer's market away from downtown that's free to set up is people that did stop was looking for vegetables. Pretty much they wasn't looking for anything else. It says farmer's market, so they're thinking, well, it's food. You're going to have something of food. What you got? And so that's all good, but it doesn't help me with my craft. And I tried to talk to them about it, some of them, and they just really wasn't interested. They was wanting some tomatoes, and I get it. But I've tried Etsy. I've tried going uptown to the farmer's market. There's places uptown if you can buy a booth or you want to pay a fee and commit. I really don't. My budget right now does not consist of renting anything because I got to sell something first. So I'm looking for sales and customers, and if anybody would like to share, I would be very much grateful on ideas maybe where you may find your sales at. You can't just set up anywhere. You have to have permits, I'm really sure. And right now, until you, in the state I live in, once you hit 400, and I believe that's everywhere, but I'm not sure. After you go over $400 in business, you're doing a business. You in a hobby situation, I believe you got to go get a business name. You got to probably going to end up with an LLC. You got to file with the state your business name. You got to get a checking account. You know, I've been in business before. There's a lot. There's a lot to owning a business, and that's fine. That's where I want to go. But I'm trying to figure out, does anybody have any suggestions besides flea markets, renting booths? I don't mind going to the flea market. That's free. You have to really advertise for people to come to that, I think, because people's so busy, they're not just going to show up. It's a work day. People are going to work, and if they're in the area, maybe they'll stop, but people's got a job to do. They're in the middle of it, or they are working, so they can't show up. Facebook Marketplace, I have a few things there. No luck. I have sold a little bit before in years in the other state off of there, but really no luck. I'm not sure if people's just relying on buying from Etsy where they can see feedback and they know from others that, hey, you're legit, you're honest, here's your product. People really like it. But I believe there's a way to do the face-to-face, and I might be missing something. So if you would like to comment and share, not for just me, but for others that may be that will visit my video, you're not helping one, you'll be helping many with your suggestions. I'm opening up the door if any and all would like to give feedback. It would be most valuable. With no sales, I believe a website is, of course, if no sales, you've got to live by them sales. You got to live in your borders, and that's what I'm doing. If I have no sales, there's no internet web page to sell my products. I'm kind of like, this is what it should be. I don't want to go in the red too bad because, you're trying to keep your expenses at a minimum. So, but you still got to make products to display and sell or take pre-orders for. So some of my stuff does pre-order, and so that I'm not making a bunch of stuff that I'm going to set on. So if you'd like to, like I said, if you would like to share, I would appreciate it. It would help others. All things are welcome. Questions that you might want to just ask generally to anybody that might, I read the feedback. Maybe somebody will read the feedback and answer you, or I could answer you. I don't know. I've been in business a long time, but the economy has really, it's changed. And I'm really trying to sell for the last couple of months, and it is just like the hardest thing I've ever seen. Trying to find a place. We've had a lot of rain, so you can't go to a farmer's market, and it's raining on those days. So, like I said, look, I appreciate anything, and please leave whatever you will be blessed to leave, and please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you would, please, and help me grow to help me provide my half, along with my husband, an income with what I have blessed to make and sell as others. So please support the craftsmen out there. They're working hard. And God bless and have a great day.